Hey everyone, Fire Princess here. We're back today with Arthur Bowyar. He is a merchant. We unlocked Bowyar with the 50,000 simoleon milestone. So let's see what he's all about. He owns the Midsomer Fair lot. Today is Yuletide, so he will not be working today, but let's take a peek at some of his aspirations and personality. So he's popularity with a secondary knowledge. He's sort of sloppy, shy, active, serious, and kind of nice, actually. That's pretty good for Satbury. His turn-ons, he likes cologne and good at cleaning, and his turn-off is brown hair. Arthur's traits, he's a coward, frugal, charismatic, and has commitment issues. So we will see how that comes into play as we move along with his story. One of the recommendations a viewer had was to go over family trees for each family at the beginning of each of their rounds for each of the seasons, which I actually think is a great idea because it gives us a little bit of a reminder of who's who, what's going on with the family, and just like a little bit more of a review before we get into the episode. So with Arthur Bowyar, since he has a new family, there's not really much to him right this second. I created the mother and cast simply because I don't have a way to make the teenager by himself in cast. So I made his mom and him, and then she promptly met her death. I'll give you a little tour of his house. So he has a pond out back, which he can actually fish in if he ever needs to, as well as a garden. He is not really interested in the outdoors. At the moment, it's not going to be used too much. However, he will come out here and grab some water buckets. There we go. Arthur is making some sandwiches in preparation for neighbors coming to greet him. He'll have some food to share. At least I hope he'll have some neighbors to come and check out. Oh, and I didn't even finish the tour. I showed you the outside and I was like, all right, that's it. Okay, so inside, obviously, this is the kitchen area and the little dining spot. This is the bathroom with a bath, a little seating area here with a bookcase. He is able to read. Yeomen and above are allowed to read. And then his bank is here, as well as his bed and a dresser. And that about sums up his house. He does have another well over here, too, so he has a well and a pond. Well, I thought the neighbors would come by, but maybe when I was doing setup work, they did, like they came and went, and I didn't notice, so. Let's have him throw a party, he wants to. Arthur's gussing up a little bit for his party. He may have been stood up. There's like no one here. Nobody came to Arthur's party. He's close enough. Like Nichol Crane, Alan Darkland, Lillian Litton, they're all kind of close in relationship. I thought for sure they would come. And they've all denied him, poor guy. It's a disaster, yeah, because no one showed up. I can't believe he got totally stood up. Oh look, it's Mary Coffin, quick, go meet her. She's not your party, you didn't invite her, but you know what? She's gonna be invited now. Why don't you guys chat? We'll get his social up a little bit. He's a popularity sim, so he needs this. Oh, our rank went up to snoozer. Hey. We just invited the random passerby. It's actually good that it is Mary Coffin because one of the possible betrothals for Arthur is Allison Coffin. You'll notice they don't have any chemistry though. He is turned off by brunettes, as we saw, so I'm hoping that one of the other options will work a little better, but just in case, he'll get to know Mary a little bit. In the meantime, we're trying to see what his one true hobby is, just in case any of these cover what he likes to do. Oh, yay! Okay, so his one true hobby is tinkering. We will figure out what his activity within tinkering is in the morning when I roll for it. Oh, she didn't want to play kicky back. Alright, you need some serious fun, so let's see. Water balloon fight? It's only winter. Nothing could be wrong with that, right? Oh. Okay, good. She liked it. I couldn't remember if she's playful or not. Another option I was thinking for Arthur is, for his possible betrothal, is Alison Darklyn. She is another option, and she does not have brunette hair, so hopefully he'll have a little bit better of a potential relationship with her. The last playable that I was thinking of was Sophie Heron, actually. But she is a brunette, so he may not be as interested. And of course, there's always the almshouse ladies. Wait, he's a bit cold, so let's have them stop before he freezes. Oh, I thought she was leaving. I was like, no, not yet. Our party's still a snoozer. He wants to have a great party, but I don't foresee that happening. You might notice in the background here, actually, while we have a second, I added a nicer tavern since we unlocked that recently. It's called the Blue Bear Tavern. You will see more of the Blue Bear Tavern once we have someone to actually run it. Arthur actually lives right across the street from Nichol Crane as well. I just realized the almshouse is like floating. Whoops. Oh, he's friends with her. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Ooh, he really wants to be friends with Nichol, and I am way okay with that. And actually, probably the healer is a good one to befriend as well. Oh my gosh, we got the party up to not bad? What? Okay. Random guest that he asked inside, but not even inside, because they never went inside. But they're friends now, so I'll take it. Arthur is going to study some mechanical. He wants to earn a skill point. And since he loves tinkering, I figured mechanical is probably a good one for him to start learning. So he'll spend his night getting that skill point, and I will see you all in the morning. Arthur is up. He's just getting dressed and ready for the day. He wants another mechanical skill point, so I'm hoping he doesn't re-roll that so we can work on that a little bit later. I rolled for his activity that he likes to do within the tinkering hobby. And he enjoys repairing things and tinkering.
Aww.
Which is totally anticlimactic. I was hoping he would roll for something a little bit more exciting. But he will have to tinker with things. I don't even think he has anything at his house right now that he can even tinker with, to be honest. That's okay. Whenever he gets a rank up in his business, we will find something to tinker with and mess around with. For now, though, we will have him go to work. So Arthur is collecting branches right now. The reason I'm having him collect branches is, one, he has it on his lot, so he's able to, but two, he has a fire pit at home. And I believe the fire pits take 3 branches in order to use them. So he's going to collect some branches so we might be able to use it later. Well, at least 2 customers are here. Arthur's practicing his instrument skills here. He does need fun pretty bad, so I'm like, alright, go ahead. Eamon's joined in. Oh, you know what? I just realized. We need to talk to Gable because he is the dad of Allison, and if they end up doing anything as far as betrothal goes, we want to make sure that he has talked to Gable a little more than just selling to him. And Mary's back. That's exciting. I actually have this lot set to a pretty steep price. It's 65 simoleons. That's the highest priced lot so far. I don't even think the hunting ground is priced so high. So he might be making a lot of money. Gable? What you doing? Oh, you know, just having a chat with the scarecrow. Oh, he was not interested in the rest of that conversation. I wonder if the cows will work now that I'm playing the owner. They've not really been working. Making some food for his customers. Ooh, Sally Beesbury. She's another one now because the Darklands and Beesburys are all living together. So she'll be another good one to know for getting to know Allison Darkland. Mary's like, I'm just gonna stand here. You don't have to entertain me. I'm just gonna stand. Sally's just playing some darts on the lot here. Okay, that's actually perfect because we can have Arthur join her. Alright, let's have Arthur test out the cow. We'll see what it lets him do. Oh, there's a chess table back here. I forgot about that. Nope, can't ride it. Arthur is going to sell to Andrea Hogan here. Get a last second bit of money. Oh, maybe to Toshigo too. Toshi's a hard sell. He really needs to go home though, it's getting late. And today he's gonna actually pay Lillian her 100 that he owes her, so. Yes, you. It's interesting because he's kind of shy, but he's also charismatic. So it's almost like he's shy to start a conversation, but he knows how to talk to Sims once they talk to him. Yes, okay. Let's have her pay him for a second, and I will see you back at his place. Arthur's inviting Lillian over so he can pay her the 100 that he owes. Alright, Lillian just arrived. Let's go say hello. Where are you going, Lillian? Lillian. Really? She's coming all the way to this door for some reason. She's like, I can't talk to you in front of your house and let anyone know that I talk to you. Alright, he'll chat with her just a little bit and then he'll pay her. Talking about some herbs. So you gotta watch out for those orcs. Alright, let's give 100. And we can mark him off as having paid Lillian. There we go, giving her what she's due. Let's go ahead and say goodbye. And he wants another mechanical skill, so let's get on that. And that's pretty much gonna be his night, so see you on day 3. Arthur is up. He's gonna get his needs taken care of, and we're gonna go straight back to the Midsomer Fair lot. One thing I want to mention real fast before we head over there is the random occurrence scenario. Because he's a new family, just like the Chapmans, we are not going to roll it this round, but he will have to do the random occurrence scenario situations come the spring when he's on his second round. Ooh, Malkin Tabbert is one of the almshouse ladies, so I'm glad she's coming by. She is a lesbian, so she's not actually interested in him in any way, but I still haven't decided how I want to play with homosexual Sims, so if you have any recommendations, let me know. I'm not sure if I want to keep it like to history, which I would need to look up and see historically what the situation was in the medieval ages for homosexual Sims, or if I want to just, regardless of what the situation was in medieval times, just let them do what they want to do basically and love who they want to love. Or if we want to keep it more on the down low and like a secret. Let me know if you have any thoughts on that. They're just enjoying some catch out here. Oh, he has a dirty plate in the background. I can see it. The green stink. He needs to go take care of that before someone complains. The scarecrow must function like a mirror. Because they're all talking to it. You can talk to the scarecrow, flirt with the scarecrow, or love the scarecrow. I'm guessing those are like practice romance. They're admiring the artwork over here, which I'm pretty sure is not real artwork. Okay, stop looking at that. You have a customer that wants to talk to you, sir. These kind of businesses are nice too, because we just turn on the ticket machine and we can hang out with all the Sims that come by. He has a wishing well. I don't know if we're gonna actually use it for anything. I'm not sure if we should create some sort of challenge in order to use it. I've got to think about that one. Oh, look who it is! Yay! It's Allison Coffin! Yes! She is one of the potential betrothal options. And of course, one thing is the betrothals don't have to be Sims that get along at all, to be honest. I just like to have it at least if they can somewhat get along. I would much rather that than if they just like hate each other. But it all kind of depends on what the Sims end up doing and how that works out as well. He doesn't have any chemistry with Allison, so I don't suspect that we will end up with her. If he ends up having more chemistry with anyone else. Or any of the other two options. Oh yes, look at that! Oh, she didn't like his admire. Oh no, she's gonna leave. Well, at least we're rank 1. So, let's choose some rewards. He is charismatic, he's also shy, and frugal. Arthur, because he is a popularity aspiration and he's charismatic, I think we're gonna go with the notable reputation reward. This will give a boost to all of the new relationships that he has, and he's a popularity sim, so he's all about that. He and Allison keep bouncing between negative and like 0. I think we might need to cross her off of the potential betrothals. Yeah, like nothing is working. Even his flirt, he was like, oh god, no. Alright, I'll listen to them. I'm pretty sure on the coffin round, they were not getting along either, because he went to visit the tavern, and they weren't getting along, so. Here's Allison Darklin. Oh, was I saying Allison Darklin? I accidentally was calling Mila Allison. I did not mean that for his betrothal. This is Allison Darklin, the mother, the, like, old lady mom. Yeah, no, that's not what I meant for the betrothal. My bad. I definitely meant Mila. I don't know why Allison was in my head. I guess because Allison Coffin and then I just Allison Darklin too. I don't know. Regardless, I meant the betrothal with Mila. Ooh, it's Sibylla Coffin. She is already betrothed to someone though. They certainly get along a lot better than Allison. Arthur here is going to close up shop a bit. He is going to swing by the weekly market just to say hi to Nichol Crane because he wants to be friends with him, so we'll have him stop by. Ooh, I think Nichol just got the silver badge right there. Sweet. Good job, Nichol. Alright, let's have him have a conversation with Nichol. Arthur looks up to Nichol Crane. Nichol Crane has run a very successful business. He runs the local grocery store. He's made quite a bit of money from it. Arthur doesn't really know the nefarious side of Nichol Crane. He hasn't seen anything to reveal that side of Nichol to Arthur. So for now, he's just like, man, you were a great merchant. What are your tricks? Like, how did you come to know what you know? Talk to me about your first woohoo. I don't know about that one. I don't think Nichol Crane likes this conversation. I know you're busy. Let me just talk to you a couple more times. I wanted to talk to him about tinkering. And Nichol's like, you know, I actually just got a machine that I added to the weekly market that you could tinker with. A cart, I should say, not a machine. So let's go check it out. We'll work on the broken cart. We'll mess around with this, see what that is. He likes to tinker. I'm not quite sure if we're going to count working on the broken cart as tinkering, but maybe? It's getting a bit late, so Arthur's gonna head home and I will see you all in a bit. Good morning, Arthur. Guess what we're doing today? More work. He wants to actually befriend Malkin. I think I'm gonna lock that in for now. They seem to get along pretty well. So I want them to gain more of a relationship. Ooh, he's gaining some fame, some good fame. I almost think if we do go with the whole, like, they're trying to keep it secret, that the fact that Arthur has commitment issues could help or be good for the situation, because Malkeen could do what she wants and he can have as many commitments as he likes since he has commitment issues. Oh, that didn't go well. That would be the local thief sneaking around. I think Arthur's gonna be one of those where he becomes good friends with quite a few different Sims. This is another reason I want to remove the cows and pigs, is because you can click on them and have them eat and moo or graze, and the Sims just stand there and tell the cows to do that, and they don't do anything on the lot, and that's not very entertaining. But they love it. Alright, as a matter of fact, I think I'm just gonna fix it now. It's bugging me that they're not doing anything. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how it's all going to work and how well it's going to work, but I put down the sun and moon calf and cow and some piglets, since that's what we had before, but these not only look better, but they work a lot better as well. So we can't ride them like the other one, but the other one, it wasn't working anyway with trying to ride. We're gonna have him fill the food and water troughs, because if he doesn't, they can actually get sick and die, and we don't want that. So, and I think we'll have to kind of see what happens with them, but they might age. And he inspected the cow just a minute ago, and she's actually pregnant, so we're gonna have another calf. So I kind of think of this part of the Midsomer Fair lot as a like petting zoo sort of thing, where Sims can come in and interact with the animals and pet them if they want. Although they can't really, they can only talk to the cow. And he can also, you know, if he needs food, if he's that desperate, he can slaughter them, as well as he can milk the cow and all sorts of fun things. I'm really excited actually to test all of this out. He's gonna buy 20 hay bales. Let's fill this as well. And they move around, so they're just small animations, but I'm kind of excited for this. These are gonna work a lot better. This is all so cool. I wonder if that used the hay bale. So I got the hay stack because, okay, good. So that actually used the hay bale in his inventory. Let's talk to the cow and milk the cow. He loves her. Oh my gosh. How cool is this? Oh my gosh. And he gets fresh milk in his inventory. This is way better than what we had before. What can he do with these? Let's talk to the calf and inspect the calf. I want to inspect all of them and just make sure they're all okay. I wonder if we just force them to grow up or something. I'm not sure. We're gonna have some experimenting to do. Oh, it's so cute. I just love it. I'm like totally ignoring all the customers. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have animals that are adorable and need attention. I don't pay attention to you customers. Okay, good. Everyone is in good condition. Okay, enough of the animals. He needs to go sell. He does have a job here. Oh no, Kennedy's leaving. Darn it. Why is everyone starting slow? I guess no one has money. Oh no! I don't know what happened. I guess all the broke people are showing up today. What? Okay, did price go up like an insane amount or something? Yeah, it's still just at 65. I guess no one can afford it today, I don't know. Hey, he's learned hard sell. No one can afford it. What happened? Everyone could afford it yesterday. Let's see if Barrett starts a little higher. No, he doesn't either. What is happening? Something's going on here. I guess he needs to drop the price. We'll change it to 45. There we go. Now they've jumped up a bit more. He's barely made any sales today because of the high price. I don't know. It's just so weird to me that one day it would be fine for everyone and the next no one likes it. Ooh, Guinevere is an almshouse lady. Let's talk to her. Let's see if we can hard sell Barrett. No, he's leaving too. Okay, well, he's just gonna go because no one's buying his ticket machine anyway. Instead of going home, Arthur actually came to the Village Green lot so that we can see if he... Ooh, perfect, Sophie Heron, haha! I was hoping we'd see her here. She tends to be at this lot a lot. So I wanted him to meet her, and we're gonna see if they have any sort of chemistry, which it looks like they at least have a bolt. Sophie is one of the betrothal options for Arthur. And if we can get them to get along, see how they do, then they might be a much better choice. So they only have one chemistry, but that's okay because as a merchant, he is more in the space of he has to marry certain ranked people, and since she's a yeoman, she's only one rank below him, so she'd be helping him out. He's like, so have you ever woohooed? Inappropriate, Arthur. The only thing with Sophie is she runs the bakery and he runs a Midsomer Fair lot, so I'm guessing we would just make it where she ranks up and then someone else will have to take over the baker role. Does that make sense to do if we end up with Sophie? Where she'll just join him and help him out on the lot. Ooh, or she can be the baker on the Midsomer Fair lot and sell bakery that way. That might be what we do. If he ends up with Sophie, then I think that's what we'll do. Is she'll have a stand. We'll replace one of the like fake stands that I put off to the side and give her one so that she can put all her bakery items there. And she'll just bake for the Midsomer Fair lot. And now I'm getting excited about this, and they're not even necessarily gonna be betrothed. He's supposed to meet Mila, so if he gets along more with Mila, then we'll go with Mila. But for now, I kind of like where it could go with Sophie. Alright, let's get another day of work in for Arthur. Hopefully he sells a bit more than he did yesterday. It snowed quite a bit overnight. As you can tell, the poor piglets are barely seen. Let's go inspect everyone, make sure everyone's okay. Yeah, I can't refill the troughs or anything. So I think because it's a community lot, those are going to be okay for the next 24 hours on the community lot. Because that seems to be the way that a lot of the Plumbob Keep like animals have been working. Okay, good. They're all in great condition. Let's go and see if we can make any real sales today. Everyone's starting pretty low again. Maybe they spent all their money on their first day and now they're all broke. He loves talking about his pigs he got, and he keeps bringing them up. He's like, I got a couple of piglets, I have a calf, I have a cow that's pregnant. I hope that Mila comes on to the lot today so we can check her out. I'm not sure how we're gonna get him to meet her. She's just gonna have to show up either on this lot or on a community lot. Ah, shoot. Meadowthire's leaving. She got so close. They all get so close and then they leave. No, Tosha's leaving too. Why does no one want to come in now? Something went wrong. He needs to make a sell today though. It's his last day to sell. And for merchants, rent is 2,000, so I don't think he'll have a lot of money on hand if we don't get him to make at least some sells. No, she's leaving too. What? I just moved it a bit. Maybe moving it helps. I have no idea. I probably just have it priced too high. Oh! Oh my gosh, he ranked up. I did not even remember to do the rank up item at all. We'll do that when he gets back home. We'll buy him something that he can tinker. Yes! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 customers coming in. It's priced at a better price. Maybe. Except he's in the way and Alan's trying to get in. Crap. Move. Get out of the way. Alan, you want to come in. I know you just kind of got canceled out, but... he couldn't go pay for his ticket, so now he's got to be convinced to come in again. No. There we go, Mary. Come on in. Ooh, she gained a star. Yay. Go talk to them over here. They're making fun of the wall art, which there is none, so I don't know what they're looking at. We'll talk about tinkering to Kennedy. And let's actually have him grill some battered sausage. He's getting hungry. His customers might be hungry. Making some sausages in the snow. We needed Mila to come though, not Allison. He might not meet Mila until next round. Uh-oh. I think he's got some zits. He's definitely got some zits. Oh no! She didn't like that. No! Where did her bar go? I can't tell if she's gonna come in now. You can buy his lonesome over here by the animals. No one plays the fence autonomously. I'm wondering if it has any sort of autonomous pull. I don't think it does. Let's have Arthur talk to the cow and the piglet. Lots of fun and social from that. I agree. We are going to have him go ahead and go to another lot. I'm going to see if we can't run into Mila on one of the other community lots. I haven't decided which yet. We'll see. Arthur Bowyar ended up coming to Jailhouse Lane. It's a jail that I built because we had Nichol Crane was evading taxes, and I feel like someone else, who else? Someone else was a jail risk. Oh, with the random occurrence scenario and Gable ending up needing to be in jail, we needed a jailhouse, so I made Jailhouse Lane here. It's got a little punching bag out front that they can punch on. The jail cells are actually up on the upper parts of the jailhouse. I figured I'd just show you it since we're just kind of waiting for Mila. I don't know that Mila would show up at the jailhouse, but you know, you never know who's gonna come. Like Rainford is here. Why? Here's the jail. There's just a mat to sleep on and a bathroom. No privacy there. There's only 2 jail cells, so if we have more than 2 Sims that need to be in jail at once, I don't know what to say about that. It's not gonna be possible to have everyone here. And then down here is where the guard will be. So one of the military men will be here, and they can hang out downstairs, they can eat, they can chill. I might need something fun for them to do that's here, but I guess that could be the punching bag. But I want to test out the punching bag and just see what it's like, what it looks like. Oh, that's great. I love it. Oh, perfect. And Captain Drake is here. He would be one of the possible knights since he's a military man guarding the jail cell. Why are all the Brockus brothers at the jail? Come on now. What? Philibert? Okay, I'm gonna make a note that we need to change Philibert's outfit. Because, yeah, that's not working. And I put this out front. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave that out. I was thinking that would be a way that people, like Sims, have to pay for their jail, is to have this out, so they're, of course, the unsavory charlatans here. Of course. Anyway, I was thinking they could just pay, like, by the hour or whatever, however this works, so that they're paying for the whole time that they're here. But, and that way, too, it's a community lot, so they're gone. What even is this? Rainford served a nice burnt meal to Philibert in a very inappropriate tux. And Lillian's here. They're celebrating the opening of the jailhouse. How about that? Not for long though, apparently. They didn't like the burn food. What's happening? No, don't be greeted. Just eat, okay? You can get to know the Brackus brothers at this grand opening of the jailhouse. Too bad Mila didn't show up, but at least he's getting to know these two. Malkeen showed up. I don't know, I kind of like their potential story too. And he does want to be friends with her. He hasn't rolled any sort of odds with Sophie, even though he is attracted to her. It's gonna be a tough decision with this one, I think. Why don't you greet her though, because he wants to be friends and we can work on that. Since she showed up, unlike Mila. Finish eating so that we can greet her. Come on now. You want to be friends? Go be friends. Here's the hug. Let's see. We'll tell a story mechanics. Oh, she must be leaving? Oh, he's got to move. I like that a lot of the military men have stopped by. It makes sense that they would be around the jail. Is he close? Ooh, he is close to being friends. Are they gonna make it? Let's try one more chat. Actually, gossip, I guess. Who are you gossiping about? Oh, one of the townies. Ordered some food. Yes! Okay, good. He became friends with her. I am going to lock in the best friends. He still has not cared about Sophie. I'm pretty surprised because he flirted with her and everything too. I thought that might make him want to go on a date with her. He hasn't wanted to though, so. Okay, he's going to wrap up here with Malkeen and then I will see you guys tomorrow for tax day. Arthur is just getting cleaned up a little bit here. Let's have him change to get ready for the Royal Steward, Godfrey, to come over. Arthur owes a 2,000 simoleon rent, a 20% tax, and a 10% tithe. Arthur owes the treasury 2,865 simoleons. He is paying all of that right now. With that, the royal treasury is now at 55,765 simoleons. It's crazy how high we're getting up there. He gained a whole $84.